Welcome back, All Sports Western New York. Mike Harrington, writer extraordinaire from the Buffalo News, now in studio with us. And why are you laughing, Mike? You're a Hall of Famer.
Extraordinaire.
You are a Hall of Famer.
That's some excellent wordsmithing there, Bob.
Well, I write once in a while, too. Mostly greeting cards. Mike, Sabres developmental camp. You've been down there at camp. We've got this number 2 pick in the NHL. We've got a kid who should have been picked in the first round. So we've got a lot of star power. You were there. What do you think?
Well, so far, it's very interesting to me to look at a development camp with 7 number 1 picks. I mean, think about that, Bob. 7 number 1 picks in the same camp, and they have, I think, 5 or 6 second-round picks. The talent level in this organization is exponentially better than it's been. You look at a guy like Sam Reinhart, right away you notice the hands, you notice the shiftiness on the ice. Really something that they've needed for a long time, a dynamic offensive center. And we're going to see in this scrimmage tonight how good these guys have meshed already in camp. They've been there a couple days. Just show me some offensive talent.
You're a grizzled veteran. You've been covering the Sabres since they dropped the first puck when Rick Azar was there. But no, you've been around. I mean, can you see the talent jump out at you?
You can, and you see it right away. You see guys knowing where to be on the ice. And the biggest thing you see is there's a reason these guys get picked where they are. You're a number 1 pick for a reason. You have a certain talent level. Even Mikhail Grigorenko has put on 10 pounds, looks much better on the ice, has worked his power skating drills very well. Here's a guy now we need to see, can he break through and be an NHL player in his 3rd year? But with all the competition in camp, that's what elevates everyone's talent. I think that's something we're going to really see. This team is going to be better, not right away, not this year, but 2 or 3 years down the road. They're absolutely on the right path.
Well, what's your gut tell you? How many of these kids do you think will end up playing with the team this season?
Well, you look at Sam Reinhart, certainly is going to be a guy who's going to be there. Mark Pesek, the defenseman, Rasmus Ristolainen, another defenseman, I think will play on the team. And then you have to see who breaks through. Does Grigorenko break through? Zemgus Girgensons, we saw last year, certainly is potential future captain material. They have a lot of young guys. 4 or 5 of the guys in development camp right now will play in this club this year.
You know, one of the monikers that Ted Nolan carries is that he's excellent with young players, and he's a motivational coach as well. So it seems to be a good fit for a coach like Ted to have this young of a roster and kids who are just breaking into the league. It would seem so.
Well, there's 2 things, young talent and heavy talent. Ted likes to use that word, let's be a heavier team, and it's all based on the LA Kings. This team has gotten quite a bit bigger physically. They're working their off ice much more than even the on ice. They need to become a different kind of club. And we're seeing that kind of talent come through. Now, even Jordan Samuels-Thomas, just acquired from Winnipeg, 7th round pick, Bob, 6'4", about 220, plays a heavy, solid game on the wing, the kind of player they need.
All right, let's talk about, we're going to talk about baseball in the next segment, but I'm still talking Sabres because Sam Reinhart went out to the Bisons to throw a first pitch, which I believe we have some video of. And he was actually nervous about going out there. You'd think a kid who's played at the world level. And I'll let you, because you are a member of the Western New York Baseball Hall of Fame, I'll let you critique his toss.
Well, the first thing that Liam Hendriks, the Bison's pitcher, was actually the catcher for this, and was surprised to see Sam Reinhart go out there, as you see, left-handed. He was right on top of the mound, a little high and outside. Hendriks makes the stab there, but Reinhart was told by several people, don't let it bounce.
Well, there was no danger of that one bouncing.
You'll get booed. A little high and outside, but you're right. He was a little nervous, and it was a fun thing for him to do. He took some batting practice in Philadelphia at the draft also. Played a little baseball as a kid, but tremendous crowd reaction at the Bison's game.
Had the video run just a few seconds longer, you would have seen it end with him sitting up in the seats with whoever walked him over there from the Sabres. Mike Buczkowski didn't even put the kid in a suite.
Well, I think they were. I think they were in a suite in the upper level for a couple innings of the game. But they were around. They did media. They came over the press box.
So I should cut Mike Buczkowski.
Cut him a break. They had a big agenda at that game.
Did John Dandy's give him a free sandwich or maybe a free helping of poutine?
Has he ever given you anything free?
No.
Right. See, there you go.
No. But Bob Rich, on the other hand, I have gotten a hot dog. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back with Mike Harrington. We're going to talk Major League Baseball right after this.